Today, I'll be covering some ways that you can truly build a high-converting store, and we'll be taking a look at some existing, established online stores to see what they're doing that's successful. I'll be covering some ways you can help to optimize your website, and you can follow this tutorial if you're a beginner with Shopify. Starting off with the first secret of what high-performing Shopify stores do to create a high-converting website, this will be that they optimize the display and placements of their collections. We're going to take a look at a few established online stores to see how they do this. First, we're taking a look at the Fashion Nova store website. You'll notice on the home page, most of what you're scrolling through is featured collections. These are different collections of sets of products that the store has organized and is featuring on the home page. Here, there is a fall collection. There is also a specific shop by category section. Adding clear displays of your featured collections helps customers to quickly be able to find exactly what they're looking for or exactly which collection they're looking to browse. Not only can you display collections on your website's homepage, but a lot of huge brands feature product collections on their product pages. This way, when a customer is browsing that product, typically when they scroll down, they'll see a section titled something like "You Might Also Like" or "Related Products." And usually this is a section that features more products from the brand. This allows you to actually sell more to your customers and to get those same eyes on other products in your website, even if they visited your store with one specific product in mind. Here's another brand, for example. So I've opened up a product and I'm going to scroll to the bottom of the page. And here there is a featured collection that is running additional products from the brand. I'm going to show you how to add a section like that to your website. On Shopify, you'll want to open your themes page. Then you can go in to customize your website. Inside your website, you want to open up a product. Here's an example product that I've added, and I'm going to scroll to the bottom of the page. You want to hover over the footer bar, then click Add Section to Template. And this is where I'm going to insert a featured collection. After you've added the featured collection, you can retitle the heading text, and I'm going to scroll down, and next to Collection, this is where you can select the collection that you would like to feature. Here's an example collection that I've selected. Adding this kind of section to your product page can help you to really optimize the current audience and eyes that you already have on your website and show them more of what you have to offer. Also, if you guys do like this website that you see here, this is one of my Shopify theme templates. I've designed this for clothing and apparel stores. This is a customizable Shopify theme. If you'd like to grab it, I'll have it linked in my description box below. And I also have a variety of other types of Shopify themes for different niches. Using a Shopify theme can help you to build your website and have a professional look and layout to display your different collections, your services, and more, without you having to spend a ton of time. If you're not too familiar with Shopify themes, the template will arrive in a zip file format, and when you open Shopify, then go to your homepage, you'll be able to upload that website theme straight into your store, and you can publish it and begin editing it and adding your products. Most of my Shopify templates are template bundles, so they do include an installation guide with instructions and screenshots to show you how to install the Shopify theme. I have a wide variety of Shopify templates for different types of business niches, including skincare, dropshipping, and even coaching businesses. My theme bundles also include additional templates, like web banner templates, logo templates, and more. You can grab one of my Shopify themes from my website, which I will link in the description box below. Before we cover the next tip, if you're brand new to the Shopify platform and you're still learning the website setup, as well as the Shopify dashboard and settings, I do have a full Shopify Beginners training. It covers the Shopify setup process in an organized and easy to follow way. A few things the training covers is choosing a domain and learning how to navigate the basics of the platform, adding and organizing products, setting up your store settings like payments, shipping, and taxes. It shows you how to create pages and menus, along with many more topics like your launch prep, Shopify apps, and marketing your store. The training also includes a 30-page digital planner to help you with keeping the overall backend of your store organized. I've designed it so that you can get all your setup information in just one place without having to surf the internet and get your information from dozens of different sources. I'm gonna link the training in the description box below. The next thing you'll notice a lot of established online brands have in common is that they heavily push out their already best-selling and trending products. When you're on a website, you may notice their now trending or their best-selling products being recommended very quickly. Even on their menu links, you'll notice specific pages where you can shop their bestsellers. And depending on the niche of the brand, their best-selling products can actually give you some inspo for different types of products to start selling on your website or to even sell more of on your site. This is also what a lot of dropshipping brands do so that they're choosing the right products to sell since they're products that are already performing well for existing brands. I personally like to use a tool that tells me that brand's top-selling products. The tool I use is called Koala Inspector. They have a browser extension, and it makes it super easy to take a look at that website. You can see some of their traffic sources to get marketing ideas. You can see their top-selling products, and even evaluate their product titles and descriptions to see which SEO terms they're using. I'm gonna open up the extension. And here it shows me the number of products that this website has and an overview of their category. Specifically, I'll be taking a look at their top-selling products. And here it shows me some of their top-selling listings. When you click Find Retailers, it can actually show you the different existing retailers online that's selling this product, in case you would like to sell it as well. Then when you click on the product, you can see the product title that they're using. When you scroll below the product image, you'll see their product description and their tags. This can help you to analyze the SEO terms that they're using throughout their description. I'm gonna link where you can get this browser extension in my description. Their unlimited plan allows you to analyze competing stores. You can see what's working for them and even which ad campaigns they're running so that you can see what successful stores are truly doing. The next thing a lot of established brands do with their website is that they build customer trust by linking their social media pages. This can give customers a place to see more content from the brand. I'm going to show you how to display social media icons on your website. Inside Shopify, you'll want to open up your website. And I'm going to show you an example of a way that you can add an announcement bar specifically to feature your social media handles. You want to hover over your header, then click Add Section. I'm going to insert an announcement bar section. You'll have some different ways you can customize the announcement bar. I'm going to set a different color scheme. Then to apply the social media handles, I'm going to click Theme Settings, and I'm going to scroll all the way down, and you should see Social Media. You want to click on the dropdown, and this is where you can insert links to your brand's social media pages. This way, when you enable the icons on the announcement bar, they should be clickable and they should lead to the links that you've inserted. You want to click on your announcement bar and enable Show Icons on Desktop. And that's how you can add clickable social media icons. Also, on your website's footer bar, you should have the option to enable the social media icons as well, so that they'll display on the footer bar. Thank you so much for watching this video. My Shopify Beginners Kit will be linked in the description box below, along with where you can grab the Shopify theme shown in this video. I also have a wide variety of other types of Shopify themes designed for many different types of business niches. The link for where you can check those out will be in the description box as well.